What's up, everybody? Big Phase, Crappie Crushin TV, Team Fat Cats, Lake Arthur Crappie Anglers. We're doing a DIY Genz box from a Humminbird Helix 7. Try to walk you through this process the best I can. You know, I'm not the only one doing this, but you know, maybe it's an idea, something you want to do. I'll start out with things I had to get. Got an inline fuse, got some 3-amp fuses, got the female connectors. I got a switch because I'm running the light up on the front. Probably never need it. Bolts and nuts that I bought. 1024s, both at 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches, with lock washers, or lock nuts, sorry. Those are stainless. I recommend stainless so they don't rust up on you. Because what happens with the Humminbird gimbal here, these are pre-drilled. Usually for Vexilars. We're not using Vexilars, my Humminbird Helix 7. So this is going to go up here. So I'll be drilling out here and attaching here. This is the back. Does not come assembled. Your battery bay. That'll be all put together after. Right here. Transducer holder. Looks like it'd fit a nice beer or a can of soda or something. Or pop, we say around here, not soda. What am I saying? We're in Pittsburgh. Okay. Items I had to buy. Well, first of all, it's my boat head unit. Like I said, Helix 7 Humminbird. And this is what I want to go over. Power cable. I left the one on the boat there. I got another one. Got a good deal on this. Okay. 2 available. PC10, PC11. PC11. Why do I go for PC11? It's only $1.50 more. This is why right here. See this little device right here? In line with the power cord. You know what that is? It's interference rejection. Critical, especially if you're running long lengths, which we won't be in here, but it's critical. You're crossing other power wires, like the power wire for this light across the power wire there, you can get all kind of noise in your screen. So for $1.50 more, get the PC11. Next thing, transducer. Another good deal on this, Christmas deal. This is a chirp unit. See that? XI9 1521. That's the one you have to have with the chirp unit. Even says right there, chirp ice fishing transducer. Okay, this is only compatible with chirp units, and the non-chirp units are only compatible with non-chirp units. I see guys getting the other one, whatever it is, X920 or whatever, and they're wondering why their system is not working right. Well, that's the reason. Chirp unit, XI9 1521. Okay, so what? Oh, there's some jigs I've been painting up, tungstens. First thing I'm going to get doing is I got to solder up some wires. I'm going to drill some holes here. I'm probably going to get my switch run first. This battery here is not the one I'll be using. It's just for size measurement today. I have a 12 amp hour lithium iron phosphate coming in. That should be here tomorrow, and that'll be going in this unit. Not a Dakota. You know what I mean? I used Amped Outdoors lithiums. I love them. I love their service and warranty that they offer, and they give you no hassles. And that'll be more than enough to run this unit. You try to run this unit on a regular sealed lead acid battery right here, can have some issues. I mean, you can dial it down to night mode and dial down your brightness down to like 4 or 5, and it'll probably get you through a day. But you know, you're running borderline there. And if you're on a bright sunny day, who wants to dial down the unit? You need to brighten it up. That's why we're going with 12 on a lithium ion. Alright guys, sorry, forgot to show you something here. This hole was already pre-drilled for cable guidance for your transducer. I drilled another hole up there because I told you I'm installing that light. Then I have to drilled the 2 holes here, put the waterproof backing on. I have the screws, washers, and nuts in there. remove our burrs. DIY bird pool. This is a weather strip. Alright folks, got that weather stripping on there. Bingo bango. Pull that down. Put that in there like that. I can't see where this hole is. There it is. There's our light in place. I don't like the fact that it kind of points up. You know, I wanted to put a wedge to point that down a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. Hey, getting these nuts on the back of these two screws mounting this LED light. 1/4 inch, but you definitely need an extended one. I didn't bring those today, didn't think I'd need it, so it was quite a task. And this being non-magnetic nut driver, it was a task, but we gotta get them started down there, and because you can't get your hands in there, let me tell you, it doesn't work. So get that nut driver on there. Get your Phillips head up here. And then rotate back and forth. Remember, you are pushing on that weather stripping. So go back and forth. Tighten down, rotate. Get that weather stripping nice and compressed. Get that plastic housing up against the Genz box itself. You want it to pull. I wouldn't super duper tighten it because I'm not worried about the plastic on the Genz box. I'm worried about the plastic on the light bracket, the light housing itself cracking. Whew, just like I almost did there. Okay, bang bang. I decided, because I'm mounting the gimbal for the Helix back here, I'm going to be putting my switch back in here for my light. That's going to sit right there. The only reason why is it won't, I wanted it up in the front, but that's not going to work with the way this Helix sits out. And I thought about putting it in the back, but then I'm thinking when I'm throwing it in my sled, moving around, okay, boom, switch is going to get hit, be turning that light on all the time, and if I don't catch it putting it away or something, we go draining on the battery. So that's done. I'm going to drill for a switch now. Just so you know, I'm working my way up in drill bit sizes. Gonna go 1/2 inch for that switch base. We don't want to crack it. Step it up. I could have used a step bit, but I don't have that with me. Let's just start melting the plastic. Get all kind of burrs and such. Someone shut the door on me. Says I'm making too much noise. Little reaming. There she goes. See, they said 1/2 inch. I'd have made it a little smaller. Should have tried it out before. Put your backing on. switch will be right there for this light. But what next? I got to get the soldering wires up, so we got to solder our inline fuse in line with our power cord, wherever the heck it went, over there somewhere. Jump off of there, go to our switch, out of our switch to our light. The only thing I'm protecting with this fuse at 3 amp is going to be my head unit itself. This light and this switch are not going to be protected. I can care less. I got 6 of these for $3. Okay, so I'm not going to be pulling any more amps through that little 3 amp than I have to. So the only thing being protected is my head unit. Let me get the solder and get back with you. You know, I was thinking about cutting this power cord length down to make it just long enough to be used in this box, but I think I'm gonna keep it whole. I'll just have it tucked up in there with my transducer cable in case I ever want to use it for something else, you know what I mean? So we're gonna leave that whole and get the solder in now. Alright, got our positive soldered in. Let's get that heat shrink tube. Alright, that's done. Alright, we gotta run 2 leads, 2 to the switch. That's a low amp switch. Believe me, I can use this thin little wire. This is my RC wire. But we gotta run 2 hots to the switch. See, we spliced in there before our protection. I'm only protecting the head unit. Gotta crimp that down. Prefer to solder, but we need some waterproof stuff going on here. So that's to our battery. This will go to our switch. Very low amp draw on that switch. Don't need heavy gauge wire. It's LED, very low amp. So we need a ground. What I'll do is zip tie that up like that. Just like so. I could have cut that down and made that shorter, but I'm not gonna strip all that wire down for that. So we'll run a ground off of there, which will go to ground on our switch for this light, power and ground for that switch. Then we'll run another ground, which is going to run over to the light itself, which is sitting down there. I'll get that back up here and show you in a second. Tying our ground from our light into the ground to the battery. Soldered that on. No heat shrink. And that's done. Ground to the light. Let's run our power. And ground to the switch. And I'll show you this way, but power ground to the switch, as well as our load, which is our white, to the switch. We'll complete the circuit out to the light. Okay, got our power wire in, got our earth ground coming in, got our control wire off our load. Okay folks, had to put the switch in place first, plug in. I just want to make sure it works before I even put the rear nut on there. We got the battery hooked up. Let's see. Bingo. Turn the light off. Oh yeah. Just throw some light out to that hole at night. let me get this part buttoned up. Okay, time to mount the gimbal. My marker won't fit in there, so I'll be making my first mark like that. My second mark like that. Oh, I'm not speaking loud enough. Just making sure that's where it is, man. Measure twice, drill once. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it the right way and mount that side up, and then tap the other side. Told you I was using stainless steel. Let's dump all this out here. So, yeah, I got 1.25 inches and 1.5 inches, but 1.25 inches is gonna do it. So let me get this drilled out, correct size. These are 10/24s. Your lock nut on the back. Don't overdo it. Crack your gimbal. Okay, got that corner set. Bingo. Always drill your hole smaller. Alright, got that in there. Let's see how the head unit will go up in there. Alright. Head unit's mounted. Boom. Just like so, with our light down there. Our switch is back behind here. Alright guys, working on the back. See, this comes disassembled. This is the only thing you have to really assemble. Putting the transducer cup on, it tells you to use the 2 flathead screws that come with it. There's no flathead screws. Screw in. Other screw in. It's a Phillips head. Cut double head though. Bam. Done. Like I said, man, that might hold. Let's see something. Not really. It's for the transducer anyway. Alright, that's going to get mounted on here, but first we're going to get our transducer run in there and set the way we want it. Let me grab that. Let's get our transducer plugged in here. And all this stuff's got to come from the back. Power cord. Cord's in. Tilt this back down. So what do we got here? Big mess. So. How we're gonna do this is this. I still gotta hook my switch back up because I'm gonna glue that in a little bit. So these are all our wires for that. I'm gonna go over there, but we need to do some routing here first. Clean up this mess. Boom, done. Plug our transducer in. And I'm running it out the front like this because transducer will be used out here most of the time. And that'll get pushed right down in the bottom tray. And I'll reorganize all this, but that's where that's gonna go for now. Okay, let's move on. Power cord, which remember I didn't cut it. I left it long, so in case I want to use it for another application down the road, or the one of my boat goes bad or something, I don't have to buy another one. I'll just remove it from here. That'll all go on there like that. This will all come on here. I'm banging stuff around today. Boom. Like that. Of course, all this will be down in there. In my tranny. I just have it coming so it can come over here to the side. Just like that. Just want to tell you, I am going to run sticky wire routers down through here. I have them at the other place. And that's going to hold all these wires in place and out of the way. Won't be this mess. With the little sticky tab, you slip a little zip tie through it, crank the wire down. So you won't have all this mess and tangled crap is what it looks like now. So yeah, let me get some things routed for now and hook a battery up. And we'll go from there. All right. Let me tell you, this has been crazy, man. Trying to get the battery lined up perfect with the box and the wires. And that's a 9 amp hour SLA. And let me tell you, man, it is tough. I hope my lithium's gonna fit. Should be a little smaller. All right. Directions are screwed up as usual. Two top ones get the number 8 1 1/4. Two bottom holes get the 1 1/2. Or 2 inch. What are those? Those are 2 inch screws. So we'll slide this up forward here. Get them put in. I won't make you watch this. I'm going to screw these 2 screws in. Got that back plate on. Of course, once I get the lithium here tomorrow, it's going to come all back off to drop that battery back in. Alright, now how? We're going to route some wires. We're going to do some zip tying and such here to get all this where it needs to be. And we're going to connect the battery up and get some zip ties on these wires. Nope, nope, no. I'm not going to make you watch that. Be right back with you. Well. Hot in here. Finally got her done. 3 amp fuse is installed in line. I don't like that wire being like that. I should have shortened that. And I might do that yet. I don't know. Might be okay. I just don't like the pressure that's on the lead. Light works. Turn the light off again and show you. Well, we turn that one off too. Well, I got you as dark as I can get you here. Boom. Sitting up on your hole at night. If you need some light, I usually got a headlamp on anyway, but that'll be nice. Light up the hole a little bit, bringing the fish up out of there. Hit that switch, boom. That's all she wrote. Put the switch over here. Like I said, out of the way. Highest point, get water down in here. We don't want it up on the switch. Even though it is a waterproof switch. All right. Moment of truth. See if the head unit's gonna work. Can you see me? Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go here like this. Gonna go into Doom Simulator. Ice mode. The shooter's currently in ice mode. Switch open water mode. Press exit to continue. Exit. There we go. That's what we got, folks. You know I'm on a zoom nut. Oh, hold on. We gotta go to menu, user mode, custom, exit. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. I was messing with my sensitivity. Boom, exit. Now we can zoom in on our marks. See that right here, that yellow line comes around. I like this in A-scope, which is what it's in now. As you can see, the bubble effect on the marks and the color change. Go up there, as you can see it. That's the way I like it, A-scope. Opposed to, here, let's go here. Where's it at? Here's our regular flasher, which is just like the squared symbols. I do like the A-scope, so that's what I'll be going with. Yeah, traditional sonar on the right. Well, hope this helped you out a little bit. I mean, I know it was a little crazy doing it, but there's full flasher mode. You see the zoom. You can zoom in with that yellow bracket as I move it. You want to zoom in on the deeper water. I only have it set to 30 feet. We're in 42 right now. But there you go. There's that A-scope at work. Right there. There's our light. What I am going to do, like I told you before, is that switch, I'm going to have to put some I'll put some Gorilla Glue on there. This way if I have to remove it, I can, to replace the switch if it goes bad. So yeah, that's a Genz box. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm not the first one to do this. I've seen someone else mount the gimbal back here, and the balance is perfect. Balance is perfect. Love it that way. I can still get pretty much straight up if I want it. Down, sitting close to the ice for some reason. But yeah, that's my build. Hope it helps you out. I know it's kind of choppy. I tend to focus on my build, not on the camera when I'm doing stuff, so I'm not good at that. I'm new to this year. You know, I'm a big Markham guy. I love my Markham unit. Traditional analog flasher. I use the LX3 TCI. True color, infinite zoom. I love it. But I have this on my boat. This is the Helix 7, like I said before. And I figured, hey, why not utilize it in the winter as well? And I have 2 units. Someone's with me, they need a unit. We got 2. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. As you can see right now, I got 100% battery. I don't know how long it would run. Let's see what I'm on. I'm on night mode. And see, I took it off night mode, it already dropped to 74%. Put it on night mode, 99. It's already down to 70. Put it on light, and you can even dim it down. You know, depending how, if you're in the shack, you know, you can dim it pretty low. I mean, if you get up here, it starts dropping the battery down, as you can see. So right around 6 or even 5, you know, seems to do it. Best thing about this is I have my maps. I have all my stuff marked from my boat fishing. You know, I marked out a lot of stuff in the fall that I want to hit through the ice if we ever get it. And yeah, I can do that there. But you know, you got your traditional flasher, you got your traditional 2D sonar, which I'll be able to track my bait, watch the fish off the base. What else? But you gotta love the zoom, man. Look how it blows that up. If your fish are up here in this water column, you'd slide it, bring it over here wherever your yellow bracket is. You can zoom in on those particular fish. Yeah. And if you want to go all the way down to where they are, then it's going to drop your depth at the top to 5.2, opposed to coming right off the top of the ice. If your fish are deep, it ain't going to matter. Yeah, I know it was all over the place on this build, but just wanted to do a video on it. Show you. Also, with my transducer, I got the foamy. Got the foamy for the transducer. See, what a lot of guys do is they cut this thing down in size. You know, number one, I mean, I could lay it right here, which I probably will for now. I'll see how it works on the ice, and then decide if I even want to use it. They do give you a pre-drilled hole here for an eye hook that comes with it to set your transducer cord down through there. I covered that with the light, so if I need to use it, I'll just tap in below it, send it back through again. But let's get this bad boy on here if we can. Yeah. That's that. Send this puppy back up in here. And, well, we can do it like this. Just want to set it right there. That'll work perfect. Hope I'm getting all this. Set it right there. Like I said, unit's well balanced. I mean, it got a little bit of a lean to the front, but not much. If I'd have had that bracket up there, it'd have been leaning a lot more. Get a weight. Get my human scale here. Let's get a weight on this thing. See what she wants to weigh. Yeah, right. 7 pounds. 7 pounds with that sealed lead acid battery. That'll drop down about 2.5, 3 pounds with the lithium. So yeah, hope you enjoyed my video. Hope it helped you out. I know it's a mess, like I said, but just wanted to do it on video for anyone else that wants to use a Genz box. This is the Genz box with their Helix units, or any other unit outside of the, you know, what this box was built for. So yeah, what we got. Boom. It's all good. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and ladies. I'm your host, Big Face, Crappie Crushin TV, Lake Arthur Crappie Anglers, and Team Fat Cats Fishing. I'll be seeing you on ice soon.